What's going on, Geechee Gang? It's the Geech. Welcome to another episode of Gag with Geech. Nah, y'all know everybody out here talking about this whole Tamar Funky Dineva situation. Tamar had an unfortunate event that, in her words, could have cost her life. And, very grateful that she survived whatever she was going through because that is unfortunate. But people out here trying to put the blame on Funky Dineva, and Funky Dineva say he ain't got shit to do with that. He gonna clear his name up. So we gonna go ahead and get into it and listen to what Funky got to say.
Let me just go ahead and get this out the way, okay, before we even get to the top of the show. I don't know what happened to the lady. Okay, for those of y'all that don't know, I'm talking about Tamar Braxton.
Nah, this something a lot of people been talking about him referring to Tamar as the lady, but to me that's just probably how he feel about it. Like if you ain't really somebody friend, which I don't think they really friends like that. In Atlanta, a lot of people be using each other for, social capital and to climb up the ladder and status and everything. It's just about a clout thing. And some people can even argue that with me doing this video on them that I'm chasing clout or getting clout off them, but it's YouTube. Everybody talk about it, so we're gonna talk about it. But with him referring to her as that lady, to me that tells me they ain't really cool like that. They ain't friends like that. They just was having a good time together, and that's okay. You ain't got to be friends with somebody to go out and have a good time with them. So, uh, yeah, that lady thing that's been rubbing people the wrong way, but it is what it is. They're just not friends like that. And Tamar, if you see that, you should also take heed to that. That ain't your friend. That's just somebody you was outside partying with, and he's referring to you as that lady.
I don't know what happened to the lady. We went out. What night that was? We went out. Saturday night. We went out Saturday night. We went to the roof, Chris. We ate. We had a good time. She was like, let's turn up for your birthday. We went down to the V12. Shouts out to Vinny and all the people at V12. That's the video y'all saw. Or whatever, with us walking in, them making a whole lot of noise.
And I ain't been to the V12 yet, but that's that little popular. It's that I ain't gonna say little, cause shout out to the owners of that. I ain't been there yet, but that's that restaurant that was going viral. That's like on top of the gas station, and they valet parking at the gas station. I know a lot of people was talking about that on social media, but that's the restaurant they talking about. I know like a whole bunch of celebrities and stuff that be going there for y'all, for those of y'all that don't live in Atlanta, but. Yeah, and they always do like walkthroughs with the celebrities. I'm sure y'all done seen it on social media, but they say V12 be lit. I heard it was overpriced, but shout out to the owners of that. But yeah, they was at the V12 party down. I got to make my way down there. I still ain't made my way down there yet, and I used to live up the street from it.
We left there. We all got in the car together. The car dropped us off at Tamar house. I didn't go upstairs. I went to my car. I went and met James Knox at BJ Rooster, and I came home. The next day when I woke up, I had a text message from Tamar at 10 in the morning that said, can you give me Dr. Heavenly phone number? I didn't think anything of it because people ask me for Dr. Heavenly phone number all the time. And it's typically when people have an emergency veneer situation. I did not think anything of it. People ask me for her number all the time. And then the next thing I know, folks is sending me this thing on the internet where the lady said she almost died and she was laying in a pool of blood. And I know some of y'all are going to be committed to thinking I'm lying, and y'all going to be committed to thinking I'm biased, and y'all are going to be committed to thinking I'm covering up something. And I promise you, I swear to God on my mother, I don't know what happened.
And I believe him. That man ain't got nothing to do with that. But just because some people may or may not like him, or for the people that don't like him, they gonna think he has something to do with it. And people get to speculating and all that, don't even know the real facts. But he's coming up here and telling you the facts from his point of view. The man say he don't know what happened to her. She sent him a text. She asked for, because everybody in Atlanta, I know even regular folks be trying to get in touch with Dr. Heavenly and go up there just for clout to get their teeth done, which is okay. Go ahead and get your teeth done, because some of y'all need it because you're about very raggedy walking around here. But I believe Funky Dineva, he ain't did that. He telling you what happened. He ain't did it. So y'all let that man breathe.
I honestly don't. I don't know what happened. And that's the God honest truth. That's now I know for some of y'all that's not gonna be good enough, but you're gonna have to make it enough. I promise you, on Isaac's life, I don't know what happened. The lady ain't told me nothing. The lady just said she needed Dr. Heavenly phone number. So that's that on that. I hope we can put that to bed. I know what y'all know.
Now I'm gonna say this, cause I'm not one of these people that really care to know celebrities and hang around celebrities and all that. Like celebrities is regular ass people to me. I live out here in Atlanta too. I see these people, I walk right past them and don't think nothing. Now I'm not one of them about to be going crazy because I seen this and that celebrity. But I will say one of my ex homeboys, because I don't really fuck with that hoe no more. But he was really a big fan, or is really a big fan of Funky Dineva. And so Funky Dineva was hosting this brunch spot at this brunch somewhere. It was one of the restaurant. I forgot the restaurant name. It was down there on the south side, like the East Point area or whatever. And I guess I walked in. My friend invited me, so I pulled up or whatever. Cause I'm like, yeah. He was like, come on, Funky got drinks and stuff for everybody. We all down here mingling, we having a good time. And so I went down to the restaurant, and my experience with Funky Dineva or Q, as many other people may know him as, it was pleasant. Like he was very nice. Everybody that sat at the table, a whole bunch of people from his funky bunch, which is what he called his fans and stuff. A lot of them was they and it was just mixing and mingling with everybody. He had got us free drinks. So everybody that was like in his funky bunch or whatever, he got everybody free drinks. It was like I think it was it one or two. I think it was one or two free drinks. Your first one or two drinks was free. And you just about to pay for your food or whatever. But yeah, it was a real good time. People was coming in, sharing they was networking and stuff, talking about their businesses, passing out their business cards. Like it was a real cool vibe. So my experience with Funky Dineva, the one time I met him was positive. Like I said, he was nice. He was cool to everybody. Everybody in his, Funky Bunch, they was all mingling and getting together, and everybody was fucking with him. So I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. You hear all the rumors and stuff. He did see that, all the drugs and rumors and all that stuff like that. But based on my experience with Funky Dineva, he was cool as hell. So that's why I don't believe this man did that. I feel like if he did that, as intelligent as Funky Dineva is, if he had something to do with Tamar, he wouldn't have got online and said nothing. Because, and if he would have had something to do with it and would have got online and said something, that's just incriminating himself. So whether he would have got on, if he had something to do with it, he would have been incriminating himself. So, being that he getting on here and clearing it up and letting y'all know he ain't got shit to do with that, get that man some grace because I really don't feel like that man had nothing to do with that. And I think we at the end of the video. Let's see what it's talking about.
I can give y'all a little more details. The lady did say, Q, I'm missing 4 teeth. And then I wrote back, I'm confused. So you just woke up and 4 of your teeth was missing, and the lady didn't respond. Okay. So I don't know what's going on with the lady mouth. That's all I know. If that ain't good enough for you, bitch, make it enough. Okay. Second thing. The second thing. I almost said Nelson. Allegra may have put in the.
Okay, I think that's all he talking about as far as that situation. Let me come back on the screen here. But yeah, y'all, Funky got on here and he told y'all he ain't did that shit. So y'all gonna have to cut that man some slack, get that man some grace. He ain't had nothing to do with it. He said he sent her a text message like, "Wait up, for your teeth fell out. What happened?" She ain't text back. So even though he ain't show the text messages, he ain't got to show the text messages. That ain't none of y'all damn business. He told y'all what's happening. But end of the day, really glad Tamar's okay because at the end of the day, that situation is very serious. I'm glad nothing happened to her. I met Tamar before too. She was very sweet. So I'm glad she's okay. And Tamar could sing her ass off. So Tamar, keep on damn singing, and we all glad you all right, even though that's unfortunate that happened to you. But it could have been worse. you could have not been here with us. So we glad you're still here. So anyway, if y'all like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're feeling the video, I'm a brand new YouTuber. I'm trying to get on in this thing like this too. I said, hell, why not? Everybody else doing it. The rest of y'all doing it. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, which should be damn near everybody, because I ain't got nothing but like 30 subscribers. But I'll holler at y'all in the next one.